Yo. Yo. What's up? What's going on? We're on for Deen. Random all. A 2v2 on a 3er. On a 3B. Let's do it. Okay. This guy, Prodigy, switched at the last second, but I was like, let's roll with it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what goes down. Fort Deen. What a map. What a legendary map. They just remade this map in Halo Wars 2, if you didn't know that. I'm excited to play that in multiplayer in matchmaking. Fort Deen. Here we go. So 2v2 on Fort Deen. I'm going to immediately buy the other base because when you're a UNSC, and I was lucky enough to have Forge, you know, probably the best of the UNSC in my opinion because of the Grizzlies, you definitely want to take that base right away because in the long run you're going to have a earlier lead. Now you have to be careful though. You could get rushed really early if your opponent scouts you. Like in this situation, if that Covenant prowled on over here with their, I think he was a cutter. Yeah, if they prowled on over here with some hogs or just kind of one base into tanks really quickly and got over here, they could do some damage. But I'm not too worried about that because not a lot of people do that. You can see on their mini-map, like if you look over on the mini-map, they haven't taken their base yet. So that's a good sign. And they have a cutter too, so I just don't think they really thought about that at the beginning of the game like I did. So yeah, I think that's going to give me a good little advantage here. So Forge. If you're doing this as Forge, if you're expoing right away, it's really sucks because you're not constantly building on both bases, but that's not the worst thing. You still want to do this in my opinion, and you just want to kind of wait it out, like wait for your crates to get back up, because you'll see it's not fluent, but right now these are heavy pads and your opponent only has just regular pads. So you're definitely ahead there in the eco, and you can do a few things. You could go for Warthogs right now, or try to tech up into a depot, which is what I'm going to do this game. I'm going to do I'm going to go for a down tech, which is a neat little trick that not too many people I think are aware of. Forge is really good for doing a down tech, and let me explain what that is. A down tech is when you, let's say, because in order to build tanks, you need 2 reactor power, right? So, to get canister shell, you need 3 reactor power. So how you do a down tech, or you can do this for anything really, like for Gauss hogs, for example. So you'll get 3 tech. You'll just pump up to 3 tech really fast. You'll get yourself out of vehicle depot, and once you get that vehicle depot out, you're going to research canister shell as fast as you can. Once it starts researching, you're going to delete a reactor. So you're downgrading your tech, and you're committing really to an all-in. So you're really banking on this to work, unless you can really get set back if you don't win right away, or let's say for example they hold you off but they still have the tech. You got to play the catch-up game a little bit after that, but not too much to be worried about really. So right now I don't see what my blue guy's doing. He's clearing a base, which is good. That's what you want to do with the Covenant. You want to clear the base for the UNSC. And yeah, he's doing his thing. I already got a base though, but that's fine. He's getting veterancy. Sounds good. And this Prophet is also clearing bases from what I assume. A lot of people, a lot of new players, they just don't know, but getting stars on your leader, it's not the most important thing in the game. You definitely want to get your units out first. You definitely want to get your army built up, and a leader is a great additive to that. But you know, end of the day, if you got a 3-star arbiter or a 3-star brute chieftain and I've got a full army of tanks, I'm still gonna win regardless. It doesn't matter. if you have a flying prophet. You know, I'm gonna have one vampire and then you're done. Like, not too many people do that. They do the same thing with Spartans too. Like, they'll send Spartans to clear out the bases. I mean, Spartans are great, don't get me wrong, but it's just, you definitely want to get the tanks out first. Unless they're being cheeky with like some, if they have Spartans and they're trying to hijack you, then you got to be careful. So you'll see right here, I've got 3 tech. I'm researching canister right about, I think I just did it. Or maybe I didn't have enough money, I didn't see. I'm building a tank, and I'm saving up for it. I'm double pumping right now. That's the great thing about Forge with his pads. Canister shell, and now I'm going to delete a tech. And I kind of, the way I described that was a little different than how it actually went down. I should have just upgraded a double reactor and then deleted like a singular reactor building. Like that. But anyways, here we go. You can see the cutter just explode. I think it's like, we're like 5 minutes in now. 6 minutes. So yeah, I'm definitely way ahead. I'm on 2 base. I'm getting canister shell. Yeah, my build was just a lot better than his. And I am going to go try and take this out as soon as I can. I see that. I don't want to get them any more time to give up or get ahead of me, because, you know, I just committed to destroying my reactor in order to, you know, have more room for resources and being able to pump better. So I'm on my way. I'm going to research this, and we're just cruising USA. Got a ghost engaging me over there, so I gotta watch out that he he stays friendly. Yeah, I'm not doing too good. I'm getting peppered by that little ghost cannon. I should have just rammed him there, but so yeah, I creep up on him, and I'm gonna be able to do a lot of damage on this. I'm gonna drop this base with a carpet too, just to be safe. And I'm gonna definitely stop his tanks from getting through right there. But yeah, I love the teleporters. They're really, really handy on this map. A lot of more people should use them. I don't think too many people use them very much. This map is really good for doing super turtles on, or you know, putting up the walls. It's always a good time. Always a good time slapping those walls up and, you know, getting them destroyed in 2 seconds by a tank. But yeah. Anyways, on to it. Base is dead. I'm gonna go push up here, see what he's got, and try to strip some of his buildings out. But yeah, he went for, I think he exploded somewhere else. I might have missed it though. Yeah, 14, really fun map in my opinion. You definitely want to try to get an expo early. You got to watch out for Covenant doing Banshee rushes, because I like to do that a lot. I like to build Banshees right away when I'm playing like Prophet, and fly around to where I think your expos are. Ooh, I almost got hijacked there. Tokyo drifted that guy right out of the way. You want to watch out for Banshees. Banshees are definitely expo killers. And you want a really, really big thing. You want to watch the sides. When I say sides, I mean the lanes on the far edges of the map. You want to watch out for sneak attacks, because definitely going to roll up on your base in like 8 minutes or so with full like 8 base tanks. That just shreds. You definitely want to scout too. Run like a ghost, or if you have it alive still, or take a boost Banshee really and just double check and see what everybody's doing, because yeah, scouting is so important. Not a whole lot of people do it, and they kind of just play blindly. And hey, you know, roll the dice if you got it. But if you're looking to get that W, let's get them out, see what they're up to. This purple guy, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was just trying to get his Prophet upgraded, and I saw that, so I was like, okay, he's going to be wasting a lot of money on getting his upgrades, and he's getting vampires now, which is good. I like that, actually. Vampires are really, really good. You want to have vampires. Yeah, The Covenant, who has the most vampires, is just gonna wreck. But my blue guy, I was surprised to see him build so many brutes. You usually don't see this, honestly. Brutes, you don't see this mass of brutes that often. But they worked out pretty well in this case. The guy was just pumping them in, and they do really good DPS, so, you know, I'll give them props. I didn't see that one. And yeah, this game's coming to a close here. The Prophet is desperately trying to save his veterancy. He's spent so much money on it, trying to save him, that, you know, it's, I don't know if it's really been worth it for him. So many people do that. You know, they spend so much money trying to keep their leader alive. You know, healing him, recalling him, wherein you can just build another one. It only costs 400 versus spending all that resources. And yeah, you might lose the veterancy, but, you know, if you're gonna get wrecked, you're gonna get wrecked regardless. You know, a Prophet's not gonna make a difference, really. And yeah, I got hijacked there too, which really sucked. Hijacking is like, if you can pull off a hijack, it's such a good move, because, you know, they lose a tank, or no, you lose a tank, they gain a tank, and that tank is stronger than your tank, so they're just such a pain to take them out. Yeah, Spartans are definitely, you want to use them wisely and not overcommit. You definitely want to have Unicell. Like, if he, instead of building those Spartans, would have built more tanks than me, because like right now he definitely has another base up, and I just haven't gone over there. I've been trying to kill the Prophet. If he would have got more tanks out than me, like, which he might have been able to, but he didn't, and he's just got Spartan tanks. But yeah, they're just gonna get wrecked. Like, that's how he could have beat me. He got wrecked there. And yeah, I pumped a few wolves, basically take out anything that Prophet has to throw at me, and this game's gonna be wrapping up real quick. They couldn't handle it. GG's all around. Alrighty, see ya. Thanks for watching, y'all.